this homework from Friday. Started off kind of nice and straightforward. So you're going to take the 2 and you're going to distribute it across the bracket, which means you're going to multiply it by the x and the 2. So 2 times x, there's an invisible 1 here. So 2 times 1 is 2, and then the only letter is x. And this, I suppose, is a plus 2. This is a plus 2, signs are the same, so it's going to be a plus in the middle. And 2 by 2 is 4. First one. Okay, so second one. So 4 and the 2y. 4 times 2 is 8, and the only letter is a y. This is a plus 4, this is a plus 3. Same signs, mean plus, and 4 times 3, 12. Try and snip these separately. So this one. So this is where we have the 2 separate multiplications. So we have the 2, which we're going to distribute across this bracket. And then we have the 4, which we're going to distribute across this bracket in 2 separate multiplications. So 2 by 3 is 6, and the only letter is A. Here we have no number, so it's an invisible 1. We have a plus, that's a plus, and a plus. Signs are the same, so that's plus. 2 times 1 is 2, and the only letter is B. And then we have a plus and a plus, which makes a plus. And 2 times 5 is 10, and there's no letters. So now that bracket is done, so we move on to the pink bracket here. So we have an invisible 1 here in front of the A. And it's a plus 4, and it's a plus 1A, so it's going to be a plus answer. 4 by 1 is 4, and A is your letter. Plus by a plus, again, signs are the same, so that's going to be plus. 4 times 2 is 8, and then 8b. And the last multiplication is the 4 with the minus 3. So it's a plus and a minus, which is different signs, making it minus. And then 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, so simplifying, go back to a thicker one. I have A and A, I have B and B, and I have a constant and a constant. Okay, so the 6A and the 4A, 6 and 4 is 10, and the family is A. The 2 and the 8 makes a positive 10, and the family is B. And then 10 and minus 12 is minus 2, and it's just constant. And this one here, so exactly the same concept on this one. We have 2 separate distributive multiplications. So the 1 with the m, the 1 with the n, and the 1 with the minus 2. And then the 2 with the m, the 2 with the n, and the 2 with the minus 6. Okay, so there is an invisible 1 here. So 1 times 1 is 1, and the letter is m. Invisible 1 here. I should say plus and a plus. Same signs mean plus. 1 by 1 is 1, and the letter is n. A plus by a minus, so different signs give me a minus, and 1 times 2 is 2, and there's no letter. Moving on to the pink, there's an invisible 1. And this is a plus, obviously, and this is also a plus because there's no sign. So a plus and a plus, same sign, give me a plus. 2 times 1 is 2, and then m is m. We have a plus and a minus. The next one, so doing the 2 and the minus 4. These are different signs, which means we get minus. 2 by 4 is 8, and then we have our m. And then here we have a plus and a minus, so again, different signs, minus, and 2 times 6 is 12. So if I pair these up, I get m's. Next family I have our n's, and then the last one are constants. So the m's, I have a 1 and a 2, which makes 3, and that family are m's. The n's, I have a 1 and a minus 8, which is minus 7n. And then minus 2 minus 12 is minus 14. And that is fully simplified. Part C here. Alright, so same thing again. The 3 and the 4, 3 by 4 is 12, and the letter is P. This 3 is plus, and this one here is minus, so that's going to be different signs, which is a minus. We have a 3 multiplied by 3, which is 9, and the letter is Q. We have a plus, and this one is a plus, so the answer is plus, and 3 by 5 is 15. And now that bracket finishes that, so we move over here to the minus 2. So we have the minus 2, which we're going to multiply, that's a plus, 3p. So different signs mean minus, 2 by 3 is 6, and then you have your p. The next multiplication then is the minus 2 with the minus 5. So 2 minuses, same sign, meaning plus. 2 by 5 is 10, and then you have your q. And then the last one, fit this in, is the minus 2 and the minus 1. So 2 minuses make a plus, and then 2 times 1 is 2. So if we pair up p's and more p's there, we have q's and more q's there, and constant and constant. Okay, so 12p minus 6p. 12 minus 6 is 6, and then p is the family. Minus 9 plus 10, that's a plus 1, and q is the family, and 15 and 2 is 17. Alright, and the last one alright, so starting with the 2, and we're going to multiply it with this minus 5. So the 2 is plus because there's no sign. So these signs are different, which means minus. The numbers, 2 times 5 makes 10, and the letter is an x. Next multiplication is the 2 with the minus 3y. So again, plus and minus, different signs mean minus. Numbers, 2 times 3 is 6, and the letter is a y. And then the last one, the plus and the minus, so different signs give me a minus. 2 times 4 is 8, and there's no letters. That's that bracket done. So we are going to move on to the next bracket. So, tricky here with this minus. Now, there's an invisible 1 here. Okay? So we're going to start by multiplying the minus 1 by the minus 2. So signs are the same, which means plus 1 by 2 is 2, and the letter is y. The next one then is the minus 1 and the plus 2x. So different signs, minus here, plus here, means a minus answer. 1 by 2 is 2, and the letter is x. And then the last one is your minus 1 and your minus 4. So same signs mean we're going to get plus, and 1 by 4 is 4. Okay, pairing up, I have my x's, I have my y's, and I have my constants. So x's, minus 10 minus 2 is minus 12 for the x family total. Minus 6 plus 4, sorry, I'm answering it there. Minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4 for the y family. And then minus 8 plus 4 is minus 4. Okay, so I think that's it, isn't it? Yep, that's all the homework. So, as always, go through the video, correct any mistakes you made in your copies, and the class work for today will follow. Or not the class work, class video, class content. Alright, have a good day.